Hey everyone, it's Pat from Seattle Coffee Gear, and today I've got an overview of some of the St. Anthony Industries accessories that we've got on the website. So St. Anthony is a really cool company that we love to partner with. We work closely with them to kind of find cool ideas and to bring their products to you. They use a lot of materials. They're very focused on wood and will use like hand spun, reclaimed wood for a lot of their products. And a lot of their products are handmade as well, which is really exciting for us because we love that handmade touch and environmentally friendly approach to producing their products. So I have a few of them here. We've brought a lot of their products in, and then, because of the nature of how they work, sometimes they're available for a limited time or for a long time. So just keep in mind to check their page on our website because they're always going to have cool products added. And if you like anything that you see here today, make sure you go and get them because they aren't always available forever. So let's start with this really cool hand grinder. So this is actually for grinding your coffee beans. It can be used for espresso or a wide variety of different brew methods. Got quite a few settings on here, and it's in this beautiful handmade leather case. And the core of the grinder is this unit right here. It's really easy to use. You just screw it open and you have your grind adjustment here. And then this is also the compartment that your beans will end up in. And then you can open the top here and put your beans into the grind chamber. And then what we're gonna do is close it up and remove the handle here. And then handle goes on like this. And then you just crank it to get your grounds. And so this is going to be a great way if you want to get into espresso and you don't want to purchase a more automatic grinder. This is a great way to get really, really good quality espresso grounds. Put the handle back on first before you kind of invest in that automatic grinder. It's also really great for travel. And we love hand grinders for things like camping and stuff as well. So it's just a really nice tool to have in your setup so that you can have really versatile options for grinding your beans. So next up we have this tamper, which is the Model T tamper that they offer. There are a couple of different styles. So like I said, check the website and you'll be able to see a few of their different tamper designs. What we really like about these tampers is one, they have that hand spun quality. A lot of their tampers are made from reclaimed wood. And the nice thing about this one is it's a little different than tampers that you might be used to because this wooden handle part is actually very lightweight. So depending on the balance that you like, it's possible that this may not be the perfect tamper for you, but we really like it because all of the weight is in the plate at the bottom that actually does the tamping. So it's a lot easier to feel the pressure that you're putting on it because you really have a connection to just this piece right here, and the wood part is a lot lighter. So I personally really like these tampers and find them a little easier to work with than tampers that are metal or heavy plastic all the way through to the handle. And then finally, we have this beautiful accessory that is really cool. I think it's pretty much the best kind of station you could get to put alongside your espresso machine. This is their knockbox. So it's got a few different components here. First, the easiest thing to kind of keep in mind here is this is a knockbox. So you can pound your portafilter here to eject the puck after you brew your espresso, and then it's got this easily removable bucket that you can just kind of dump into your waste. But what's cool is that you can also use this as a tamping station because it is this sort of rubber portafilter shaped piece. So you can use your portafilter, put it on top, and then tamp into it here so that you don't need a separate tamping mat and knockbox. This is really great for anybody who, like me, has kind of limited kitchen counter space. So you can really maximize your space with your espresso setup. And then it's also beautiful to boot. So it looks great alongside any more premium espresso machine. The other cool thing about this is we've got these two tools, which are separate from the box itself, but we'll talk about these as well. For the box itself, you can stick your tools right into these little indentations here. And if you want to use one of these portafilter or one of these tampers for your portafilter, you can stick their tamper in here as well. And this will also fit other similarly sized tampers too. So you don't have to use St. Anthony products with this station. But we also have their calibrated tamper and their distribution tool. So we'll talk about the calibrated tamper first. This is a really cool way to do a calibrated tamper. Instead of what you may have seen where you wait for the click to press down, which frankly, those are really great for getting started, but over years of use, sometimes that click starts to wear out a little bit. This one, you just twist and it changes the distance from the tamping piece to the lip here. So basically you set it to whatever you want, wherever you want the bed in your portafilter to be in terms of distance, and then you just tamp until you are pressing up against this lip. So you don't necessarily have to worry significantly about the pressure, because in doing it that way with this distance calibration, you're going to apply the proper amount of pressure to get the grounds to the amount of compression that they need in your portafilter. So really cool way to do a calibrated tamper, really comfortable to use as well. It's very comfortable to get over top of this. And it takes a little bit of learning curve to understand how to use this effectively, but once you do, it's super easy, and you can kind of use the measurements on the side to dial in a number for your single shots and your double shots so that you can kind of move back and forth easily between them. And then we've got their distribution tool. It is calibrated in a similar way to the tamper, but it has this angled surface which you use to evenly distribute the coffee. It's really nice. I like that it's cohesive with the calibrated tamper, so they can sit side by side and they look very nice, and they're easy to tell apart once you pick them up because this one has that angled surface. And so basically you're gonna do your grounds, then you'll use this to distribute it properly at the right height, and then you will use this to tamp your grounds perfectly and get that great portafilter puck. So really, this is an awesome knockbox with two great tools. They don't come together, but when you put all of these things together from their separate purchases, it's a really great station that just works incredibly well for higher end espresso, and they're great tools to get started with early too, because you'll get used to using them and kind of learn the specifics. So that's a bit of an overview of St. Anthony Industries accessories. Like I said, we're constantly coming up with new ideas to work with them, and they're bringing us awesome products as well. So be sure you go check out the St. Anthony Industries brand page on seattlecoffeegear.com to see all kinds of great products from them and more. If you did like this video, be sure to hit the like button, get subscribed for all kinds of educational coffee content across our channel for a bunch of different brew methods, and leave us a comment if you have any questions about St. Anthony. Thanks.